What's up, guys? Shawnthebro here, and I am all over the place, but I am ready to stream. I promised I would do the stream, and I intend to go through on that. But we've had a lot to do today, and we finished most of it. I'm home. I'm chilling now, and so I came to stream, and then my headset that I love and have used for a few years now has started to apparently rip at the one seam. So did a little bit of repair on that, and now we are here. So anyway, long story short, for those that don't know, this is Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. We did do a stream on this before, and it was super fun, but we started the story, we never finished it, and I wanted to finish the story on the stream. So, it has been a really long time. Hey, Grandma, thank you for coming into the stream. Very kind of you. Yeah, we're just gonna hop right into it. I got my headset here. I am just waiting for this to kind of dry, and then I will put it on. But for now, I can start without the audio. I actually do have a little bit of audio coming out of my computer. You can hear it here. I just won't be able to hear it directly on my headset. So anyway, we are gonna get started. I'm gonna hop right into it. Don't want to waste anyone's time, because I know that I've been a little bit late, and it's late for some of the people that want to watch this due to time zones. Go Power Shawners. I love that. Thank you for that. Summon members. Hey, what's up? I'm very excited about this. Sorry that it is so late. I was just given the rundown, and basically I've been quite busy. I got stuff all over my desk. My room is not clean. I usually keep this game room relatively clean and organized. It is not right now. I've been moving stuff around, so it's a little hectic in here, but I am ready. The controller has lost the connection, but that was just because I disconnected it while I was setting up. So I've got my headset here. It looks like it's done a great job, actually. And so now everything should be good. You guys can let me know if the audio in the game is not good. Looks pretty good audio level wise. From my experience, I've learned kind of what it should look like, but let me know if you do run into any problems with that. Let me move this just a little bit. There we go. And so now we are going to play through the story on this game. I'm going to hop right into it because I don't know exactly how long it is. I know I've been told it's pretty much a one stream kind of thing. We did do the first battle in the last Battle for the Grid episode. So we did that first part of the prologue here. Let's hop into this one. So we have... Alright. I do remember a little bit about this game, like in terms of the story from the one act that we played. They were doing some training, and I actually quite like the gameplay of this fighter. There were a few of the characters that I really enjoyed. I've only played it that one stream and then a little bit extra for some of the tutorials to kind of get the feeling down. But I have not really played around with everything, so I'm going to be really noobish, and that is fine. You know, it is what it is. I'm kind of a scrub at the game. That's to be expected. But I'm hoping to finish the entire story today anyway, no matter what it takes. So I'm going to learn the controls a little bit here, live action. And luckily this game is very simple in terms of the controls. That's not a bad thing. That is a good thing. I like when games have a more simplistic controls where I can completely understand what I am doing when I do them. You know how some games kind of go over the top and make it really complicated. That's okay too. I think there's a time and a place for that, but super excited about when I can hop into a game and just start beating someone up immediately, because look how fun that was. And the story
Tommy!
Here I think looks actually quite cool.
Whoever you are, get away from him!
It's far too late for that. The crystal feeds on green chaos energy. You feel it? His death is already underway, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
True.
No time! Start firing! Destroy that crystal and keep him from leaving!
No, not yet. Too close. Oh!
Nice.
Tommy! Tommy, it's gonna be okay.
You guys
Please,
had told me
please just stay
before
with me.
that I believe the Green Ranger,
It's okay,
the actor of
Kim.
the Green Ranger had passed away, so
It's okay.
rest in peace. I did
Everything's
not
gonna be okay.
know that. Someone told me that. I think
Johnny,
it's actually
wake up!
Pedro that
You
told
have
me
to
that,
wake up!
and I am
He's not
I
breathing.
am
There's no
genuinely
pulse.
hoping.
Help! We need
Sorry,
help!
I'm gonna talk about this.
Don't die! You can't die! Please! Oh my god, Tommy! He's gone.
I was too late. I couldn't get back far enough.
Who are you?
My name is Jen Scotts. I'm from the future. I'm here because existence is in danger, and only Power Rangers can save it.
Okay. Absolutely. That was our chapter 1. We actually did chapter 1 during the last stream. That was my introductory section to it. And that was all I did. That was as far as I got.
To all those who will hear these
words.
words,
It does. And look how satisfying. You
my
picked it up
name
and
is
you play that
Zoran
game right away.
Aveltar. I come to you from across the grid
He's cool.
with a
I
warning.
don't remember Zordon.
A great threat is upon us. His
do remember
name
Lord Draken.
is Lord Draken, and his armies are growing.
Dragon.
With his newly charged Chaos Crystal, Lord Draken is able to move his forces across time and space. They have found a way to target Rangers. Their Black Dragon cannons are designed to disrupt all connections to the North. However, his true desire is to steal Morphers.
I can respect
With them, he will attempt to conquer existence.
it. Another fair goal. I can respect
In
that.
this time of great uncertainty, we must stand together and, if possible, come to each other's aid. Defend your worlds. Protect yourselves and your morphers at all costs.
I will. That's kind
And may
of
the
what I'm
power
going for.
protect you all.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we played the first chapter. I did re-familiarize myself with that before the stream. And it says there are 3, like, we're on Act 1 of 3, so I think there's 3 acts. Alright. Let me see something real quick. Let me turn this up. I'm curious if you can hear what I can hear. Okay, good. That looks actually perfect. That's better than expected. So, I'm going to read these, just like I usually do for the games. So, oh, now, looks like there's still one left. I know not who you are, but these lands are under my protection, and you are trespassing. And what? You're going to fight us off with your stick? I want to expect someone who uses gadgetry as a crutch to understand the power of magic. You know what? Respect. Udana over here is honestly pretty legit. Cut the chatter, soldier. Ready blasters. Fire.
The power of snow.
Alright, I don't know. If I saw Udana chilling over here, I'm not sure if I would want to fight someone like that. Like, if you're willing to carry around a staff and insult people who use firearms, I feel like you are probably pretty good at your craft. And I've also not played as Udana, and I actually really like this little staff spell that she has. Oh! Alright, you got a good one over on me, though. Oh, she's got a lot of cool moves. Ugh. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, I stepped it up a notch this match. Woo! We have like no, I don't think we have like any quarter circles or anything. Cool. Oh, thank you, by the way. Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry I missed that. Thank you for the follow. Ricardo Bocci. Thank you very much. Your Rangers have lost. The Mystic Forest has fallen. I give you one chance, Udana. Surrender to me now. Turn over your staff, and my lord may show you mercy. I love this guy, by the way. Your master should check his wits, Goldar. For if you think I would ever yield to the likes of you, then he is truly relying on a fool. I appreciate how... I'm not familiar with Udana at all, but I appreciate how respectable she is. know, Goldar I absolutely love, and I do know Goldar. I mean, how could you not love his character design? To be completely fair. Woo! Alright. Absolutely whipping a grab in front of her. She's like, okay, I'm gonna punish that. The AI is quite good in this game. I don't know if there's like a difficulty or if it's just one fits all kind of situation, but the AI is quite good from what I can tell. This is far from over, Cretan. And when I return, more powerful than before, it will be to claim your wings. Should we go after her, Lord Goldar? Yes, follow her. She will not stray from the forest. In the meantime, I will return to the other Mystic Morphers to our Lord. Oh, I will return the other Mystic Morphers to our Lord. He shall be pleased. Hey, Krem. What's up, buddy? How you guys doing? It's nice to have you here. This is going to be a fun one. I'm excited about this. I am a fan of Goldar. I didn't expect we would be playing as Goldar so soon, but I'll take it. Gia. Did you see what happened to your friends? A couple blasts from the dragon cannons and their powers were gone, warped away. So please, tell me, why would you even try? The fact you have to ask... Sorry. The fact that everyone is so smug in this, all the Power Rangers are so smug. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've watched them. I don't remember if they all act like that, but it's funny. I like reading it that way. The fact you even have to ask tells me everything. You really shouldn't be wearing that suit.
We'll never give up without
I love how smug they are. Woo. Man, that is a far-reaching attack right there. Cool. Look at that. Look how far away I can be. Right, I forgot these were even a thing. Like, I saw the bars when we started, but I kind of forgot what they were. Yeah. More of that, please. Alright, let's see what this grapple looks like. Oh! That is not, in fact, the grapple. Get out of that. Get out of that grapple. So not as familiar with the context of what this game is. Sure, so this is a Power Rangers fighting game, and it is very, very fun. We had played it a stream before. I actually had done online matches in there because I didn't have access to the story initially, and then you guys convinced me that it was worth to do a run-through of it. And it was worth it anyway because, long story short, it was on Game Pass, and so it was free for me. I ended up purchasing it so that I own it because I enjoyed it enough. So I did have a lot of fun with it. I just haven't really played it. I've had a lot on my backlog, and I've been not avoiding it, but I haven't come back to it, and I wanted to do the story on stream with you guys since we started it initially on the stream. And funnily enough, the people on YouTube who had watched it after really liked they're like, the game doesn't get a lot of recognition, and they were really supportive, so it's a really nice community as well from what I can tell. Enough. I'll handle this one myself. Your Eminence. Great name, by the way. Ranger Slayer, of course. Ranger Slayer? Who are you supposed to be? I'm pretty sure the name says it all. Yeah, see, they're also smug.
I will do all that is necessary.
Oh, okay. I got you. Webcam is overlapping the battlefield when in the corner. That would be true. This is typically the Souls one. I did not change it. I will, let's see if I can adjust it. I wonder if it's better to be, like, top middle for this. Good point, though. Thank you. Woo! Alright, yeah, Ranger Slayer's fun. And Eminence. I love when people are called Eminence. Your Eminence. Great name. I want to be called Your Eminence one day. Man, Man, that is really fun to do. She's got good acrobatics with her bow. Funny how you're fighting the person you were just playing as. It's cool. We just did that as well. Like, it's a really good way to introduce the characters and not have you play the same character. Not a lot of fighting games do that. A lot of times you play as like just the heroes, or maybe you'll play as the villain for 1 or 2. This is a really cool way to keep swapping back and forth. Lord Drakon has a special place for people like her. Return to our world at once. I still have others to deal with. You heard her. Let's get this one to the moon prison before... Sorry, but that's not going to happen. I've got strict orders to rescue some rangers, and I will absolutely go through you to do it. So what's it going to be? Alright. So they're going to take her down. So the Ranger Slayer left immediately just for us to get the Mastodon Sentry, who's going to get absolutely destroyed. Alright, let's move this webcam really quickly. It'll be super, super simple. I don't know if it's like better here, though, because then you can't see really the full health. What do you guys think? Of course, it can change back at any point if we do that, so that it can save for me. What do you think, though? Is that better? I think that might be better. I could also make it a little bit smaller if you want. It probably doesn't take up so much space in this. Ranger Slayer has Raymu's throw forward anim. Really? Really? I need to... Next time we're Ranger Slayer, I need to check that out. Here we go, Shawnski and Famski. What's up? What's up? Hey, Raiden. Nice to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming in. It died. Changing the webcam was too strong for it, fellas. It has passed away. We're gonna relaunch. We are gonna relaunch. So for some reason, it does this sometimes. Sometimes Twitch on my phone cannot read the comments properly, so might be a little bit slower at reading them today. Cool. You can check throw in training fast. Okay, we will do that. Just remind me to do that. We'll check the throw and see if we can compare it. All right, I already read this, I believe. Yep.
2, 1, fight.
Now, I'm not familiar with this character at all. I did watch Power Rangers when I was younger, and I've seen some of the newer stuff as well, but it's mainly just been on, like, if it was on at night. But this character, which I believe is named Cat, is what I saw. I'm not familiar with this character at all. Great outfit. Good abilities. I saw a slice, which cats typically do.
Cat stunner.
Woo! Alright, satisfying. I like the moves. We're gonna grab you. Nope. Nice. Woo! Nice. Okay. I like that. I like that moveset quite a bit. Power of technology compels other machinery. Interesting. It really is evolving, huh? It is, in fact, evolving. It's always evolving. Yeah, Cat Manx. Hey there, can you hear me? Good. What? An SPD Ranger? That's impressive, considering we've never met. Don't worry, you're okay now. I'm gonna get you somewhere safe. An Orange Ranger. How interesting. I don't have one of you yet. Wow. I'd argue you have more Rangers than you can handle. Well, difference of opinion, I suppose. Regardless, you were a fool to come here. You'll regret it. Alright, so we're gonna be Drakon. Or Drakon. I don't know the proper way to say it. I always call it Drakon because I think it sounds cooler, but... Whoa. So Cat's not messing around. Cat's chilling. They're showing us how good she actually is. They're like the Mastodon Sentries. Yeah, they suck. We'll make them easy. Cat's not gonna be easy. Alright. Alright, let's give this a real go then. See what we got here.
Have been warned.
That was a cool one. Oh, there's the assist. Nice. Dude, Cat's going ham. Alright. Let's use ours. We got Goldar chilling. Goldar is always awesome. Nice. Pretty good though. That was a good fight. The AI in this game feels solid. They feel like they are ready to actually fight you. Come in, SPD. I need to get out of here now. Man, they're just flying in on this. Everyone's flying in on this one location. Anubis crew are locked on and transporting now. Intriguing. My lord? Appears I have a visitor. Take the yellow one away. No more delays. The Chad, Lord Draken. Okay. I'm getting a call. May need to answer that depending on. All right, give me a second. Let me see what this person needs. Okay. Let's see what they say. I may need to take a quick break and help, depending on what this is. So, enjoying the view? I'll enjoy it more when you're beneath my heel. Bold words, even bolder actions, breaking into my throne room. I can't think of many who would dare attempt such a thing. My brother and his rangers were attacked, their morphers captured, and their bodies taken to this realm. I'm here to punish the one responsible. You found them. Alright, let's go. I respect him. Dress him like a knight. Now, we saw this character last time. This is another character I'm actually not familiar with from Power Rangers at all, so I only know them from the game. But they do look cool. I respect the heck out of his outfit. Wow, and does his sword become a gun? Is that what I just saw? Not bad. Not bad at all. You're holding back. Perceptive, too. You could make an interesting addition to my collection. Commander, I like this one's spirit. When you're done with him, let's keep him alive. I have other matters to attend. With pleasure, Your Eminence. Classic Your Eminence. Shining through.
You have no idea what I'm fighting for.
Fight!
Alright, so we actually get to be the Mastodon Sentry in this one, which I did play as him quite a bit during the initial one. I think it's quite funny you get 3 of them. We actually get the assist and everything through them. Being able to summon both of them just feels unfair in this case. I suppose in the actual universe, these sentries would be a lot weaker, and they would not be nearly as effective, but still. You heard our lord. Take this one away. Yes, sir. Alright, we got the Ancient Terror. You are not native to this world, yet you are also not of my kind. How is it that you all share the same connection to the grid? Curious. Not gonna lie, gonna have a long talk with my friend. He never told me the OST for this game is fire. The OST for this game is very good. I definitely respect the heck out of that. And a game where you play equally as heroes and villains, yeah, that's really cool. Being able to switch back and forth like this is actually very exciting. It makes it a good story and a good way to show off all the characters. Yeah, okay. I might have to go take a 10-minute break after this and go help a friend with something. But we'll see. See, they haven't responded to me yet. They said they needed help moving something in their yard, and I'm not sure if they got someone else to do it. I didn't realize because I was streaming, so I missed it. Okay. We aren't here for intellectual conversation. But of course, I'm here to defend this planet's primitive life from external threats such as yourself. You will not prevail here.
You have no idea the power I possess.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, I'm ready. Now this guy is cool, and I do know a little bit of him. I've seen him before, but my knowledge is very limited. Oh, that was cool though. Anyone who can do anything like that is something that someone I want to be a friend of. Ooh. The assist beatdown over here going on. Got you. Alright. Let's see what we got. We got our super now.
Release the power.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I was going to miss that or not. It happened to work out pretty well. There we go. That will certainly do it. It's a good news, bad news situation. Good news, there's no more sentries coming for you. The bad news is that I'm here instead. Nice. Solid one. I respect it. Again, this world has no developed life forms capable of intelligent communication, much less accessing the grid. What are you? Efficient. Alright, so here's the Ranger Slayer, which, forward throw. Yes, we will do the forward throw. Let's see. Ah, I do get that. I absolutely get that. It is a card, I believe. Maybe that's not what it's intended to be. That's what I always thought that it was. It's like a card that she throws. That, I see that. Thank you for telling me that. That is really cool. I did not know that. I wouldn't have got that because my brain doesn't make connections like that very easily. I always struggle. But now that you pointed it out, I won't be able to unsee it either. Alright, yeah, I like the Ranger Slayer quite a bit. Fun character to play as. I know I really enjoyed Trini as well. You guys might remember that from the last one. But this character is really fun to play as. Being able to just hop around like that. Man, you got me in a good combo now. Woo! Took like my whole life bar. He's going for the comeback. The comeback is real. Okay. He was not messing around at all. Hey, leave him alone. Kimberly Hart. I wonder when we cross paths. Let me guess. Alternate timeline me, loyal to the Lord Draken. How original. He gave you that fancy bow, didn't he? I'd tell you to run back to Zordon, but you wouldn't.
You know what they say.
Alright, let's go.
Power is dangerous.
3, 2, 1, fight!
Ugh.
It's morphin' time!
Alright, the assists are really fun in this game. And being able to switch back and forth is very good. Like, sometimes it's tougher to switch back and forth. Some games have like a longer time in between. So it might be a quick attack, but to actually switch, you have to hold it or something. This is a really quick switch. So you can actually, for me, it's easier to make combos. So I'm a little bit slower at picking up things for fighting games.
You should run.
My Eminence!
My evidence.
Are you alright?
I gotta love
Fine.
that
I'm
every
fine.
time.
It's nothing.
Then maybe we should go another round. I promise. I'll make a stronger impression.
You have nerve, Ranger. But when our Eminence is finished with you, it'll be a distant memory.
We already have what he requires. Secure the prisoner. We return home. Now.
Alright,
You
see
okay?
fellas.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just fought myself?
We have a situation. The domed city of Corinth, home of the RPM Rangers. The Rangers' leader, Dr. K, has found a way to neutralize the dragon cannons.
What? Jen, if we could stop their cannons, the sentries wouldn't be able to warp our powers. This is huge.
Yes, but the city's under siege. The Space Patrol Delta Rangers and the RPM Rangers are doing their best to hold off Draken's forces, but there's a 10-mile no-teleportation zone. We can't get Dr. K or her tech out. And ever since Zordon sent out his message, I've been getting energy pings from Rangers in other eras, survivors of Draken's attacks.
Jason, I know Corinth is important, but if there are Ranger survivors out there...
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Lauren and I will head to Corinth and work on getting Dr. K to safety. Jen, you and Kim pick up whatever Rangers you can. Make sure you take Trini. She's been working on some new armor upgrades that may come in handy. Everyone stay in touch, and we'll rendezvous back at the command center.
Got it.
Perfect. That was quite good. That was pretty quick, too. I think that was a reasonable length. So we're on Act 2 already. Give me just 1 second. I am going to respond to this. Alright. I might have to, yeah, I might have to go help him after this. I'm gonna wait and see if he needs to do it right now. I'm gonna keep reading though. Oh, this place, it's beautiful. Yeah, something tells me Draken isn't much of a step back and appreciate the forest kind of guy. The distress signal came from somewhere around here, but I don't see anyone. What do we have here? Leftovers? They look different from the caked ones we took down. Doesn't matter. They have morphers, don't they? Take them down. Dude, the Elite Sentry. That is not... I'm guessing it's maybe just a skin for the sentries, but I don't know. I don't remember seeing the elite sentries. We saw the mastodon sentries, which is the typical one. That one right there. These attacks are sweet. Here's Trini. Trini is my absolute favorite. It just feels so good. Both of these characters feel good. Like, the quickness of this character and the power of Trini is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I used Trini's wall bounce off of that grapple for reference for some things in my video. That's funny. Elite Sentry is a palette swap for regular. Okay, that is cool. I'm cool with that as a character. I was just curious if that's where it came from, or if it was an entirely different character that I was missing. I officially really don't like these guys. Sure, more Rangers. Wonderful. Lord Draken will have your Morphers, and I will have your heads. Classic Goldar. Bizarro World Goldar is somehow even more evil than our guy. Bizarro World Goldar. Is that the official name of the world? I guess that makes sense. Oh, so this is Kim. Yeah, this outfit, this like moveset is really sweet too. Classic Goldar behavior. It is really classic Goldar. You know, I wasn't even trying to make that joke, but it's true. That is classic Goldar. Like I said, Goldar is one of the only ones I actually know. I actually remember and really have liked from many, many years ago. And that is just classic Goldar behavior. Only got one thing on his mind. Yeah, he is just, he is a walking powerhouse. Look at this tank. All right, Trini, we're gonna need you to swap in here when you're ready in a second. Ready? Woo! Let's finish it off, Trini. That is such an amazing hit. I absolutely love that move. Not seeing the last of me, Rangers. Oh yeah, he is like our Goldar. The energy signal is coming from just over here. Okay, so now this is Jen Scott's. All right, so they are different. They were talking to Kimberly, but they were unrelated. So Jen Scott's is chilling, though. Her moveset is very good. So the Cretan has sent more servants to do his bidding?
Power of snow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not realize that you... When did you even get here, all right?
Okay.
Come on. You were not here. Such a trouble. Alright, she's got a great moveset as well. Alright, come here, fella. You know you want to get the bag for the dab on you. It must hurt quite bad getting hit with that staff, especially for a big character like Trini to be launched over her head. Ugh, all the pressure on that one point in your body. Listen to me. We're not here to hurt you. We want to stop Draken. There she is. And look, she's made some friends. Is that the Black Dragon army? Armor, not army. Sorry. Fire up the dragon cannons. Lord Draken will praise us for returning it to him. That is, in fact, the Black Dragon armor. But you know what? To be fair... Oh.
Look who we have here.
We get all three of these characters against the sentries.
Fight.
Well, fellas, I think you guys are done for. You could have about 6 of your sentries, and it wouldn't matter.
Time for
And the dual assist hurt bad. Punch!
hold it right there.
Woo! Okay, I missed it. But that was cool. Maybe try that one again. We get the super. Alright, come here, Udana.
Time for it.
Actually, yeah, well, let's try and see if we can get this super again. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I didn't realize that X and A did that.
You gotta go through now.
God, that move is overpowered. That's the one I was using in the last stream as well. That one's really good. What is this? It's gonna help me lose my tire. Oh, okay. Alright, sorry about that, guys. My neighbor said they needed to move something out of his yard. Apparently he got a flat tire, and he had to move his car for the people that were helping him so they could get in and help him. And I was doing the stream, so I missed it. Poor guy. That was unfortunate. Yeah. Whoops. that is really unfortunate. Sorry about that. Okay. So you speak the truth. You were not aligned with the Cretan or his master. That's what we were trying to tell you. We're the good guys. Or, I mean, gals. Jen, Kim, come in. Change of plans. Corinth is taking a turn. Grab whoever you got and get over here. We're on our way.
The process will not be easy.
Will not be easy.
Nor will it be
Nor will
pleasant.
Yes, I've heard your warnings, Finster 5. But the risk is worth the
Well, I better
reward.
be.
My lord, if I may, I look around and I see but a handful of the morphers we brought back for you.
Ah, yes. Well, you see, each
I love
ranger
them. Who
team
is that?
accesses the morphin grid in a slightly different way. For our purposes, we will only require one morpher per team. In fact, utilizing any more will become incredibly unstable.
That would have been good to know before my forces risked their lives targeting entire teams.
Enough! Fewer morphers means fewer rangers to oppose us. I'm ready, Finster 5. Take me one step closer to my destiny.
Yes, my lord.
It sounds like it's kind of painful. I don't think it'd be
My lord!
so painful.
Remarkable. I can feel the strength coursing through me.
Glorious. Simply glorious.
How long until the next transfer?
A day at most. In the meantime, there is a situation in Corinth that requires your attention, my lord. The dragon cannons are on the verge of being compromised.
Then perhaps it's time for more specific reinforcements. Keep targeting ranger teams. Return with all the morphers you can. Our future depends on it.
Of course, my lord. I will do all that is required. You have my word.
SPD, Cat Ranger.
Okay, so was that... Wait, we hopped right into it. Was that the cat? I don't know who the character was that was... She was like eyeing up. She looked like a spy, right? She didn't completely trust it. But I don't know if that's directly related or if it's just because I don't know the characters. Ah. I like the background on this is awesome. I love watching the giant enemies fight at any point. Marvel vs. Capcom has some cool ones as well. They've got good interactive, or not interactive, but like dynamic, not dynamic even, just animated backgrounds, I guess is the best way to say it.
Cat Stunner.
Woo. Actually, you know what? That poor guy. I wasn't even trying to do that. He got absolutely womboed. Woo. I don't know. The kickflip just feels so good. I feel like it's pretty satisfying to just beat on these poor sentries all day. Like, even though I know they're just a character in the game and they have equally the same skill as the other characters and like same stats and all, in terms of they have the ability to defeat me, I feel like the Mastodons just feel, I don't know if they dumb down their AI a little bit, I just feel like they really do seem like they are grunts and are satisfying to just beat on, even though they haven't done anything wrong. What exactly is our game plan here? It's simple. Dr. K knows how to interact with dragon cannons. Counteract, I'm sorry. Did I say interact? They counteract the dragon cannons. We've got to get her outside the no teleportation zone and back to our dimension so she can shore up any other ranger teams that are still out there. Cool. If only it were that easy, Red Ranger. I have eyes on Dr. K, but I'm going to need some cover. I'll take the overgrown ape, Jason. You cover Commander Kruger. Wow. I don't know. Is he an overgrown ape? At that point, he's just he looks like a Saiyan. He's got to be a Super Saiyan. Classic Goldar behavior is getting absolutely dunked on in Battle for the Grid. No. Can I actually block against that? Like, if I just back away? Oh, I can. So really, I think all I'm supposed to do is just try and stay out of conflict. If you were in like a multiplayer scenario, you could try to pressure them into making moves while they need to be blocking. Oh. It feels like he just crushes your skull. Like, I think I have internal bleeding. Alright, Goldar's got a good combo going here. Holy crap. Goldar, no. Goldar, no. Goldar. The 28 combo, 90% health bar damage. I am the greatest warrior of all time. You have no chance of defeating me. Clearly, I'm sorry about that, Goldar. I had underestimated your strength. Goldar hit me with that beat down. Alright, come on, Goldar. It's not going to happen twice in a row, though. That was a fluke, and we both know it. That's why you're just being very defensive and blocking the whole time. Alright. So apparently the one thing he doesn't like is just being spammed in the corner, though. I was trying to do all these real moves, and now I found out. I found out Goldar's true weakness. Oh, okay, he's discovered how... No! No! Don't give me the 28 combo, no! Oh. Dude, he is good. Oh, man. I need to turn this around on him. Alright, there we go. That'll do it. He is not messing around. He's got some genuinely good combos. Dr. K, I understand you want to protect Corinth, but it's not up for debate, Commander Kruger. We stay and we fight until we break this tyrant's forces and send them running. Dr. K, please, we need to get you out of here and regroup. Shore up the other Rangers' powers so we stand a chance. Then I suggest you fight harder. I'm not abandoning Corinth. That's a good suggestion. I mean, if only I had thought of that, maybe it wouldn't have come to this, but I couldn't think of that, so unfortunately it has come to this. Classic Jason being a Chad with a sword. Very satisfying character to play. I like the palette swaps being the different levels. I need to think about things that we could do with that in the game. Like palette swaps having different effects and stuff. I know, speaking of Muzo Roku, which I'm probably pronouncing incorrectly, but I know that the cards are different depending on the palette that you pick, which is awesome. I love that little effect. Finally, we meet again, Jason. When you died in my world, it wasn't by my hand. I look forward to changing that. Classic Goldar behavior. Funny, in my world, I beat you all the time, so this is just another weekday to me. You know what? Classic. Classic banter. Oh, we're Cat again? Cat. Cat likes fighting Goldar. This is a pure Cat versus Goldar experience going on right here. You're not gonna get me in that 28 hit combo, right? That's not gonna happen again, right? I don't think so. Cat versus ape. They constantly call poor Goldar an ape. Alright, here we go. You ready?
Tyrannosaurus!
Woo! Alright, come on, Goldar. You really know you can't beat Jason, right? You fool! Dude, Goldar is taking these L's. Oh, my poor... I was telling you about my neighbor earlier, who had he had to move his car for someone to help him. He said, luckily someone came and helped him. Otherwise, it was gonna take road assistance 90 minutes to come move it. He was gonna need to move it just to have someone fill up the air in his tire. Amazing. What a that's so unfortunate for him. Poor guy. I feel so bad. Draken. Who's that with him? More sentries? No, look at their weapons. I've seen something like this before. He's got them under a spell. Bottom line, they're not on our side. You all know what to do.
You have no idea the power I possess.
Fight.
I like this guy quite a bit. I think this is the guy we had, just another palette swap. They said look at their weapons. This guy has his fist as his weapon, so I don't know how we'd tell from him. Maybe the other two characters, sure. I'm not so sure about from this guy. This guy, he's just your average Joe. Alright, yeah, he's got Gia, and Gia has weapons, so I mean, I guess I could understand that.
Tyrannosaurus!
Woo! There we go. Goldar ability coming in. Alright. He's also got a weapon, so I guess I could understand that. Still, the first one, I don't know. I don't know.
My turn.
All right, guys, you got this.
Nope.
Tyrannosaurus!
That was absolute trash. I don't know, it just feels so good to play as Jason. This dash, of course he swapped me out again, but that dash that he does, dash to the opponent, feels really satisfying.
It's morphin' time!
Time for action.
Cool. Alright, all is good now. I just... Yeah. That was just a funny situation. There we go. Alright. Hey, how about we even the odds? I will take a Jen Scotch right now because her... Oh, wait. Yeah, were you down on Jen? Because Jen is chilling. Her moveset is good. Udana's is cool. I like her staff a lot. Trini is amazing, as always. That goes. That doesn't have to be said.
You and I have some unfinished business.
So we got 3 character movesets going pretty hard all on the same team right now. Alright. Now I'm going to show you. We're going to show you some of my favorite moves from this character. Woo! Oh no! Goldar forced me off Trini. Why? Why did you do this? Nice. He comes out of the grapple and just immediately starts getting shot. Ooh, we need to build that super up. I want to see what the ultimate is. Oh no, we killed him. Oh, I didn't realize there was another one. Well, yes, I hit. Okay, I did. I went from good to thought I threw to good. Nice. Classic Trini being absolutely amazing during their ability usage. Just overall Chad. Oh, we're Draken already. Right, we switched to Draken and our friend. Alright, Draken, let's see what you got. So this is the situation that Draken was being called to. Hey, Sean, friendly match after story mode? A friendly match? Yeah, if we got time. I got about an hour and 12 minutes. I'm hoping to beat story mode in that time. That's what I'm going as quickly as I can. I'm gonna try and beat it. I know some of these acts or some of these chapters in the acts have like several fights. So I don't know exactly how it is gonna be.
Have been warned.
Oh, all right. No, yes. Okay, we actually hit each other. That's awesome. This is just Blue Beetle. Super trade. Wow, it was fun. I like that. I really like that. Missed that one though. But come on, get over here and get tased.
Or nothing.
All right. Draken's ready. Let's finish this fight. Come on. Come on, Trin.
We will do this together. Die! Die!
Such a satisfying hit. Nice. Poor Trini. Sorry I have to do this to you, Trini. The leg punch. Trini punched him right in the leg. Dead leg him. Yeah, we'll send you over there. Cool. We're taking serious hits here, and Dracon's bringing more reinforcements. We've got to pull back. Dr. K, please, I know you don't want to leave Corinth, but for the good of the universe, we need to teleport out of here. What's blocking us? How do we do it? We have to tear down the dome. The dome! Commander Kruger! On it! Space Patrol Delta. Target that dome. Woo! Big dome to be destroyed. Cool fight!
Hold on, guys!
It is a fun fight.
We're getting out of here! No!
Alright, the turning point. Hey, yee, welcome to the command center, new Rangers. My name is Alpha 5, and this is Zordon. Classic Zordon, look at that. Greetings, Rangers. Well, it certainly is a unique-looking place. Everyone take a minute and catch their breath, and don't worry, you're all safe here. We've taken extra biosecurity precautions. Draken can't get back in here. He doesn't want to. What? How did she get in here?
Of course, my lord.
Did she?
I will do all
I don't
that
know.
necessary.
Draken can't get in here, but Ranger Slayer can. Oh, let's see what's stopping him, alright? There we go. It's fun trying to line up the arrows to hit them on time. Get the timing right. Alright. Let's have a bow fight, alright? No more fists, no more attacking, just bows. Hey, Kimberly, there's been a misunderstanding. The Ranger Slayer isn't here to hurt us. What? It's true. If anything, I should be thanking you. When you damaged my bow, you broke the spell Draken had over me. We just beat the hell out of each other. I'm of my own mind again, for the first time in a long time. Alright, so we were, you know, we were allowed to... That was cool how it stopped mid-fight. I like that. I respect that. Ooh, okay. We're hopping right into it. So this is like a flashback. That's the gray. The gray memory. Scared the heck out of me. I didn't even know you were in here. You scared me.
You're not supposed to be.
I can't hear anything from the outside world. It was so scary. I got jump scared by my own family. Alright, I gotta be honest with these sentries. The sentries. My arrows are not as good as your guns. I'm sorry. Alright, we're gonna need to speed this up a little bit because they're just keeping me in the corner on the other side. Alright, I also, like, one thing I noticed that I actually really like about the characters, or not the characters so much, but the match flow in this game, is that the characters individually have their own health bars. And I think that's really fascinating because there are a lot of games where you can have multiple health bars to represent more health, but usually it's shared. Having some characters with like 2 health bars and some with 4, that's an interesting mechanic. Heart Major Slayer, choose the same character, while Elite Sentry is the same character transfer with palette swap. That is true. That makes sense. Like they're different. I did not know Ranger Slayer was an actual palette swap from Kimberly. I did notice a lot of their moves were the same, and I was thinking that, but I didn't want to be uneducated and be like, oh well, they're so similar. I thought maybe they did have things that I didn't know about. So thank you for letting me know that. There we go. We made it back up. Alright, my lord, the pink one. What is she doing here? Kimberly broke through her defenses, Goldar. She has come here looking to kill me. She failed. But she might still be of use, assuming she can prove herself. Oh, I'll prove myself. Give me one clear shot at you and this whole thing will end. Kimberly, Kimberly, so much attitude, but at this moment, I am not your enemy. They are. Classic Goldar being my enemy again. Come on, Goldar. Haven't you had enough yet? You've been beat down like 5 times this stream. We're going to keep you in the corner. Because you want to keep piping back up, Goldar. And I like you. I really do. I like your design. I like your character. But I will say, you have a lot of health. You're feeling a little tanky sitting in this corner. And I'm just ready to be done with you, alright? So we're going to keep you trapped here for as long as I can. I'm just going to abuse you in this corner. And everything will be alright. Who's the other character? Who's the other character there that I'm going to fight after Goldar? Oh, it's a Mastodon Sentry. I couldn't tell from that image. That really small image. Now I can see it. I thought he had just like a globe on his head. Ugh. Woo! Now that will do it. There we go. You passed the first test. Good. So about that shot. Oh, here it comes. Alright. Oh, but we're playing as Draken. Well, unfortunately, fella, Kimberly, you're not gonna get that shot. Come on, fella, what do you want? Right. Yeah, pick up the pace if you want a shot. I still got 3 health bars. 4 Drakon might be a little bit. The infinite grab. Oh. The one counter into the next. That is so unfortunate. Well done, Kimberly. Very well done. I can certainly use a warrior such as yourself. I can use a ranger slayer. What? What's happening to me? I am yours to command, my lord. But now I'm gonna stop him. We all are, before it's too late. Too late for what exactly? Or too late for what? What exactly is he trying to do? Lord Draken's amassing power so that he can access the heart of the morphin grid itself. Is that even possible? In theory, yes. However, no being has ever achieved such a thing. Each team's morphers connect to the grid in a slightly different way. By adding more to his power set, he's increasing his resonance with the grid, but that's only part of the problem. He has a tower out on our universe's old command center remains. It's constantly transmitting across the grid, weakening the barriers between dimensions and worlds. It's what allows Drakon to split the powers of his extra morphers to his armies. If we tear it down, they will be powerless. So we need to mount a campaign, a final assault on the tower for the fate of existence. And, you know, that sounds great and all for stopping the armies, but what about Drakon? How do we actually stop him? For that, I believe we may have to think outside the box.
Well, well, well. The great and powerful sage of Eltar, now in hologram form and seeking my counsel. How the times have changed, Zordon.
Indeed, they have.
Trust me, witch. This isn't our first choice.
Yes! Do turn your snout up at me in my throne room. A most wise decision, doggy. Finster! What do we have in the way of collars? Maybe a nice choker will help the commander remember his place.
Go ahead and try it. Please.
That's enough, Rita. We come before you today because the current threat affects us all. Lord Draken...
Yes, I know. He's moving through dimensions, conquering rangers. I have to admit, we've had so much fun watching you all scurry about.
His methods continue to put a massive strain on the grid, and his actions place all of existence at risk.
And here I held such high hopes for this conversation. If you think I'm scared of a Power Ranger, much less a Power Ranger ending reality, you're even more foolish than I've thought for the last 10,000 years!
Lord Draken's powers are still rooted in your magic, or at least, the magic of his Rita Repulsa.
What does that mean?
It means in his world, he killed you. Or did you not know that?
We have known each other for many years, Rita. I would not be here now if I believed there was another way. For the fate of reality, we need you to do what no one else has been able to accomplish. Rita, we need you to save us all.
Respectable. I did not know that. That was a nice twist there. Oh, so we're on Act 3. Act 3 is actually shorter than the other two acts, so looks like we will probably be able to finish the story, unless they're super long and have a lot of fights in them, but even so, we've got 50 minutes.
We stand on the edge of a great challenge. A challenge that unites us.
I'm ready.
That brings together familiar faces and total strangers. A challenge that makes fast friends and new beginnings. We have all put aside our lives for a chance to do the right thing. And so, we stand here today because we refuse to fail. Because no matter how many soldiers Draken creates, no matter how many powers he steals, he will never have what we do. He will never be a part of what we are.
Respectable.
You've all been briefed. You know the plan of attack. Everyone take a moment and ready yourselves. This is a great challenge. Possibly the greatest threat any of us have ever faced. But we fight together! Whether we stand or whether we fall, we
are the Power Rangers!
Power Rangers!
A stirring speech, but it changes nothing. I love how Flips and cuts off, dramatic cut off to a stirring speech, but it changes nothing. You will kneel for Lord Draken, or we will make you. Guys, remember, these three are Rangers, just under some sort of spell. Then let's break it. Classic cat coming in. But how about Trini? Who else did we have there? Felt like we had someone else there at the end. I'm pretty sure we did. Who was that? Hey, who's this? Ooh. That is gonna feel pretty good. That 45 hit combo. This is Trey of Triforia, worst character in the game. Really? Seems pretty fun to play as. He's really the worst character in the game, though. I do not know this character at all. They didn't even seem to mention him in the story by name. I can tell unless I missed it at some point. Here we go. Okay, that was a fun fight. His blaster tore a hole through the Black Dragon armor. I don't know if we can hold the two of them off while you patch it up. I think I can be of assistance here. Do what you must, Trini. I have you covered. Alright, let's go. I'm ready. This is not your true nature, Mike. You know nothing of me. That's cool. I like that it interrupts the fight like that. That's actually a really cool mechanic for a fighting game. I haven't really seen this done before. You're not a pawn of evil. You are better than this. Just go away. Leave me alone. You say something, Mike? Yeah, Gia's starting to get a little suspicious, Mike. You are the Magma Defender. You have the strength to break free of this spell. Stop. Leave me alone. I will show you. He just has a meltdown in the middle of the fight. Like that. Let's see what we got here. Not seen these before, but that was pretty good. That was a nice half healther.
Brave but foolish.
Alright. AI is getting into it now. Woo!
Yellow Ranger, power up!
Use Goldar here. Classic Goldar coming to the rescue. That is just not good. I can't think anything about that. That is good. Alright. Now we're down to Trey.
Yellow Ranger, power up!
Nice damage, Trey. Alright. That was a good one. That was a fun battle. These last ones are particularly good. The spell does not bind us anymore. Thank you, Magma Defender. You are the Magma Defender, Mike. Embrace the mantle. Free the others and do it justice. We should take them back to Lord Draken. Mike, what's wrong? We are wrong. All this is wrong. Draken must be stopped. So the Magma Defender has turned. A pity. We're a warrior worthy of my respect, and he will fill the graves with the others. Not if we have anything to say about it. Yeah, Lord... Listen. Goldar has been killed about 6 times over in this game. We're gonna fight him again. Goldar, you were taking a massive beating, buddy. I'm just as big as you, buddy. I hit a lot harder. Nice counter out of that. That was good. Come on, Goldar. You know this is over. See what we got here for a special. Woo! He blocked it, but okay, that was cool. Still did a lot of damage as well. He's being blocked.
Lesson you're about to learn.
Whew. Good to have you on our side, Mike. Glad to be back. No, not like this. You cannot prevail. We will crush you. Alright, we're gonna be Goldar though. I'm ready to be Goldar again. Yo, Goldar just said, alright, I'm gonna get a second win and came back. I respect that. A lesson you are about to learn. Correct. We will teach them a lesson in immediately coming back after getting your butt kicked and reversing the fight. No. Alright, Trini, sorry I had to do it to you, brother. The Magnum Defender, you are going to get it next. I'm going to try and do Golar Super, though. Okay. Alright. Magnum Defenders putting up a good fight. I see him fighting back. Nice air block there. Yeah, it's a good attack. Reminds me of Burgos, actually, in his fighting style. Cool. Magma Defender down. Solid fight. I like playing as Goldar, so I'm cool with it. Alright, so his name is Anubis Kruger. Walk me through. So I think this is the same Kruger that we saw during the other dialogue sequences, but I don't know the characters well enough, unless it's a different Kruger for some reason. But I did not realize they were Anubis Kruger. That is pretty cool. Alright, walk me through why we've got to do this here in his throne room. Magic, energy, they all work on the same principle. I like her name is Rita Repulsa. Good name. Their interaction with the world. The more someone returns to a place, the more it takes on an aura. And here is the center of Draken's. Of course, the price for a candle like this is great, but as you said, only I can save us all. Keep pushing, Rangers. Megazords, target that tower. The sooner it goes down, the sooner this ends. Oh, Jason, you fool. By coming here, you've doomed yourself. The final morphers I need to absorb are now within reach. Soon I will be one with the grid, and you will cease to exist. You'll be one with nothing, tyrant. Okay. Respect the one. Respect the mocking. Goldar wins. Goldar does win. Goldar is a real Chad, honestly. Alright, we got Magma Defender fighting... Okay. And Jason fighting Draken. This is an epic battleground for a fight. I can respect it. Alright, that's pretty aggressive here. Dang, alright, fella. That was a nice. Him dashing right into that. That was really satisfying. Or Draken. It's not looking great for you, buddy. I gotta be honest. You had a strong start, and now you're getting a little bit demolished. You still have time to turn it around, but you are getting demolished.
Mega Blaster!
Ugh, no. What is happening? My throne room. Whew. Fella got teleported. The cannon must be working. We've got them on the ropes, Rangers. Don't let up. Worry about your task at hand, Red Ranger. Lord Draken's reign cannot be toppled. Soon he will rule all of existence, and you will be a forgotten blip in this reality. More brainwashed Rangers, huh? Goldar, guess you gotta find friends where you can. We're gonna fight Goldar again? Oh, wait a second. We're playing as these characters, right? Alright, never mind. We're gonna fight Jason. Oh, and Trini. Jason and Trini. Goldar is going to win again, I think. That is my prediction. Team Goldar. Woo. I don't know, Jason's putting up a really good fight here, though. Oh, alright. Alright, they got me a good combo right now. Look at this. Trini put in the work. Ugh. The force swap. Woo! Oh, nice block. Trini is putting in the work. Alright, but I figured out the secret code. Oh, hold on, he forced me out. Nice. Sorry, Trini. Your time is coming. Wait a second. Trini's gonna hit me with that wombo combo before we take him out, though. Oh. Holy crap. Okay. That was a good defense. Alright. Trini's down. We got Jason. Alright, Jason's getting a good combo going too. Alright. Solid. Very solid work.
Stand down.
Alright, they're not messing around anymore. They're putting up a great fight.
Release the power.
Jason, this is a good AI. Jason has put up a great fight. In fact, I'm pretty sure he's going to claim this character from me. Now, Goldar still has 2 health bars, so. We'll see if that, if he can bring it in. I don't think he's going to beat me. But he's putting up a good fight. You got to give him credit. Good AI knows combo. It is a good AI. It knows exactly, it knows like frame perfect combos. It knows the perfect juggle to attack and the perfect attack strings. It's a good AI. It's gonna be close. He could genuinely win this. Okay. That was good. That was a solid fight. He got parried he parried your super. He did. It was phenomenal. He's a phenomenal opponent. Phenomenal opponent. Alright. Or did the super parry him? I don't know. But all I'm saying is he's a good AI. I respect that as an opponent. But Goldar came out on top because Goldar is pretty clutch like that, and I respect him. Had so many notifications, but I think they were all just because my computer... I haven't opened on my computer in so long. Alright. Your Zords are decimated. Your allies continue to fall. Our Lord can handle himself, but for you, it is all but over. Swords. Swords! Trini, the Black Dragon armor. Does it still have the power to grow? I think so, but I'll need a power source from one of the down Zords. Go. Use the armor to topple Draken's antenna. We will cover you. Alright, here we go again. Goldar ready for round 2.
You have no idea what I'm fighting for.
Okay.
Fight.
Let's see. Man, you were doing massive damage. Woo. Oh, come on, all of that work just to get grappled over here. It is close to the end. It is close to the end. We're almost done. A few final really good fights. What's up, Morgan? How's it going? There's a few really good fights here, and they're getting tough. They're good opponents. I'm impressed by the AI in this game. Looks like they were fed these attack strengths that they can actually make, and they're really good at executing them, getting them into that state. Woo. Sure. Yeah, we can do that. I think we have like 2 more missions after this. I'm like 14 out of 16.
Tyrannosaurus!
Alright, come here, Jason. He's not playing around. It is an inconvenience because I'm trying to save the world here. You see, I have to fight shit. Look at this combo. This AI is doing a 30-hit combo on me, alright? The world is not going to survive without me. That's all I'm saying. Dude, this Jason is way better than the other Jason as well. Like literally the 5 seconds prior to this Jason. Woohoo! I think we're genuinely going to lose this match. He just gives me these 30-hit combos each time. Holy. Alright. We're gonna need actually like block against this Jason. This Jason does not care. If you get attacked, you are getting comboed into oblivion.
Release the power.
No. Man, alright, that was a tough opponent. This is my destiny. Alright, we're gonna resume in like a minute. I'll be right back, guys. Right back. guys, we are back. So, we're going to try this again. Now, Magma Defender, right? I believe that's the name, was not so bad. A good opponent, but not so bad. But Jason was the strongest opponent I've ever seen. He's harder than like Burgos with no upgrades and killer instinct, alright? He was not messing around. We're gonna go the cheap method and just keep him in this corner, hopefully. Oh. Jason, please. Okay, swap out. The good thing is, I'm almost done with Magma Defender already. We'll have the rest of this health in space. Alright, let's see if we can counter out this. What's happened? Nothing has happened. We are hopefully going to beat Jason. We have turned it around. We are ready to 1v1 him and actually beat him this time. What happened is my skills have increased dramatically at that point. His combos aren't messing around, but we did get him down a health bar already. So will it save him? I don't know. He's quite good. He's quite good. He gets that 35. He's still going. Alright. See if he blocks it. He probably will. He did, and that's fine. That's kind of what I expected to happen. But he's not playing around, alright? He says, I plan to take at least like one full health bar every time I hit you. Yes. Swap characters to heal me. No, I'm aware of that. I'm just busy being in a 30-hit combo. So, I'm just going to let Goldar die here. You can just die, bro. Just get killed, Goldar. It's cool. You know, you put up a good fight. And, oh, hold up. The recovery? The recovery? Oh, he's so low. He's so low. Just take one hit, Jason. There we go. Man, he really was, like, he was comboing into oblivion, though. Man, 30-hit combos each time. Alright, we're on Showdown now. We're 2 chapters away from the end. So. Well, Lord Draken. Feeling a bit weak, are we? Don't worry, it's only going to get worse. What have you done? Oh, it's nothing that exciting. Just a mystical candle, a little spell or two. I'll give you credit. You've become powerful. Unfortunately, it's all built on my foundation. So, you betrayed me, Ranger Slayer. You brainwashed me for years. You put all of existence at risk. And you made a deal with the devil to stop me. I understand now. You're afraid to face me. I face you now, as the candle burns. Tell me, Lord Draken, can you stop it? Damn. Turning on him. Weaklings, all fall before my might. Soon you will all kneel before Lord Draken. Listen, Jason was kicking your butt, I gotta be honest. I told you what would happen when we faced each other again, Cretan. Strengthened by my new friends, I shall uphold my word. Yeah, try me. Alright. These are her new friends.
You and your weapons are no match for me.
Seems like the same old friends that we had. Just slightly switched around because of the no longer being an enemy thing. Let's see if Goldar is coming in as... Hey, what's up? Thank you for the subscription, Mitchell. So kind of you, buddy, and thanks for coming in. Appreciate you coming to the stream. You say, Power Rangers lore is wild. I am not very familiar with it. We we had Anima here, we had Finn here, we had several people that were kind of guiding me on some of the things. Pedro was here on the last one, was teaching me a lot about it. But other than that, I have not had a lot of experience with it. So, oh, this is cool. It's happening. So I'm pretty uneducated. But it is a really fun game, and it's very satisfying. And the AI is very smart. So I'm having a grand old time playing. I'm counting on you. I need to see the entire lore of the entire history of Power Rangers. I want it to be written, and I want it to be accurate. So there'll be a little bit of countering. It's just a little bit. Just a small ask that I have for you. So we're gonna do this again. I don't exactly know what that is doing for him. I don't know if that was like, it almost was like stunning him or something. Anima said this is the weakest character in the game. Trey here. I do like his little dodge with the electricity running through and shocking them. That's awesome. The neck break. I like that the Sentry of all characters can do that. All the good characters, or all the like really strong, powerful characters are really peaceful, just throwing punches. The Sentry's like, I will literally break your neck in one fight. Yes, very similar. You know what? I can genuinely see some similarities. I had mentioned it before, or I'm sorry, I heard you mention it before because you had said you were comparing some of the abilities to others. But yeah, I can definitely see some similarities now. And the combat itself feels very satisfying. The AI is incredibly intelligent, so that is certainly something this game has going for it by a mile. It's better than a lot of fighting game AI, or at least more effective. I don't know how balanced it is because some of those chains are insane, but it is more effective than most fighting game AI. That's for sure.
With the power of snow.
3, 2, 1, fight!
Oh, we are the Mastodon Sentries now. Alright. Let's go. We're flat out just going to shoot. And it's going to have to be good enough. Or just throw a bomb at you. Woo. These are some good sentries if they're able to take out Trey and Udana. There we go. And keep them in the corner. It's our only hope. Donna's got that combo going. Alright, fella. It's cool, fella.
On my mark.
Okay. Oh no, I missed the timing. There we go. Donna likes to just throw you back and forth. She's like, yeah, we're just gonna keep throwing you back. There we go. Alright, we got Trey now. You're not supposed to. I think I only have one. Yeah, I only have one life on each of these, so. Gotta make sure we're doing our part here. Alright, here we go. He didn't go for it at all. He was smart enough. He was like, I'm not gonna fall for that parry.
You're not supposed to
There we go. Excellent work. So at this point in the campaign, the enemies are still winning at certain parts. Goldar, use your head. What Drakon is doing puts all of existence at risk. We're all gonna be destroyed if we don't stop him now. You cannot fool me, Red Ranger. My lord knows best. Trini, what's the word? We're running out of time. I need another 2 minutes. You've got 1. Oh, we're gonna be Goldar again? Dude, Goldar is giving a beat down here. Oh, I don't want to fight Jason again, though. Jason on the last stage was a little overpowered. Oh, it's just him. Because the developers knew that he was literally so good that if they gave you like 8 health bars, they'd still beat you. Alright, Jason. Alright, Jason, try not to 100% my health bar in one combo, please. Okay, he's gonna do it. He is gonna do it. Okay, did it. Yeah, I did notice it was a parry. I remember we used it last time. It's fun, but it is a bit difficult to use. And the AI is smart enough not to just blatantly attack it too, so that is good. Another good sign of the AI. You say it does 1.5 damage in comparison with generics. I did not know that. It's a really good super to pull it off. Dude, Jason is insane. He's like, yeah, I don't like it. See, he tells Trini that you only have 1 minute, but like the thing is, he could actually combo you out of existence and give Trini infinite time. So like, the 1 minute thing is just not realistic. Like, look at this. Look how much time he can buy by doing that. Look, this is from full health. Look at my health bar. From full health into a combo. Look at that. Look at that. He can buy more than 1 minute, alright? Look, he's not playing around. I'm pretty sure Jason's gonna take home the W. I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest, I can't lie. I think he's taking it home. He is good. He is good. Alright, you know what we're gonna need to do? We're gonna need that 1.5 damage. If we can survive long enough to use it.
On my mark.
Yes! Alright. Woo! Firing squatted. It's still good. He is still beyond good. Okay. Alright, I guess that got him then. It ended immediately.
Trini, you've got to take the shot!
I'm there. Just 1 more second. I'm about to make this motion through.
My powers! What's happening? Yeah!
There, the cutscenes were really loud.
Well done, Rangers!
All right, we got one more chapter, and we finished the Power Rangers Battle for the Grid campaign, and it's quite fun.
Of course, my lord. I would
Really enjoyed every moment of it so far. So here we go. We got Lord Draken and Ranger Slayer from the previous confrontation. And can we fight Rita? Is Rita actually in this game? I know we haven't seen her yet, but is she actually a character? Will we fight her? So Power Rangers, right? It's got a lot of funny things about it. Like genuinely, earlier I was laughing because they have this one animation that's like a neck break animation, and I'm like, it is so brutal compared to everything else. I really like the super, like not the supers, I can't think of what they're called, sorry. They're like extra bonuses or something that you can use. And they have like just a giant sword that comes down and crushes the opponent. And I already knew about this because we did another stream on it. But that is one of my favorite things. It's just like getting crushed by a building. You hear that? Sounds like the antenna tower fell, which means so did your army. It's only a matter of time now. I don't need an army to destroy you. You're gonna have to raise your game then. Tick-tock, Lord Draken. No, I agree with you, Mitchell. It's quite funny. There are a lot of good moments in this campaign. And what I really do like about this campaign is that you switch between hero and villain like you just did. So it makes it a good fighting game to actually go through. It lets you play as all the characters instead of just a select few. It does a great job of kind of going back and forth instead of just locking you into one team. Powers are no match for me, Kimberly. Maybe not one of me, but two might just do the trick. Nice you to drop in. Let's do this. Glad. Alright, now we're switching back.
Out of my way.
We got two Kimberlys. Kimberly 1 and Kimberly 2. Woo. No. Well, let's see if we can beat Rita Repulsor, whatever her name is, right? I want to be able to fight her. I'm not sure if she's a character in this game or not. I didn't have all the characters because when I played it on Game Pass, it didn't automatically come with all the DLC. And so I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it anymore.
You have been warned.
That was
If I may.
Now we're going to do what Anima said. We're going to switch characters. Switch Kimberlys and let the other Kimberly heal. Keep Lord Draken in the corner. Oh, good counter by him. Okay. Jason was way stronger. Jason was way scarier. I was genuinely afraid of Jason. He should have been the final boss. This has all been wonderfully entertaining, but it's been drawn out long enough. His powers are weak. We need to end this permanently. Stand down, witch. This isn't how we're handling this. This is not what we agreed to, Rita. See, that's the difference between us, Sage. You've never been willing to take the necessary step to...
My lord, they've wounded you.
The candle. It's stripped down. My powers. I can feel them fading.
Come, my lord. I will run tests and...
No. The battle continues.
It's really loud.
We are too
I don't know
close.
why I got so much. I don't know why I get so much.
Me to the other morphers.
But my lord, they are all from power sets you already have. Any more will be incredibly unstable.
Every moment that passes, I grow weaker. I can feel myself being taken further from the grid.
My lord, please. The process, it will most certainly kill you.
Very well. Thank you, my friend, for everything.
My lord, please, do not do this to your...
Wow. He's not messing around. That's sad. It's just sad, Mitchell.
Fencer was right, you know. If you throw that switch, you stand a pretty good chance of tearing yourself apart. Who are you? You know who I am.
I'm you.
That's not possible. I killed you. And yet, here we are. Guess your Chaos Crystal works in mysterious ways. It doesn't matter. You're too late. You failed when I was but a man. What hope could you possibly have when I am a god? You know, I didn't understand when we first met. Why you would do this. But I do now. I've seen what you've gone through. I know the truth. The truth is, even if you throw that switch and become the most powerful being in existence, it won't fix you. You fool! You absolute fool! I don't know how you survived, Tommy, but I promise, this time I will make your death much more painful!
Alright, Mitchell, you keep talking about how loud the audio is. I think it comes from... I think I turned down the audio last time so that it was, like, more balanced. And I probably didn't do it for the voices, and it is so loud. No, everything is on. Okay, and it's just genuinely very loud during this cutscene. That will do it. Alright, let's see. Now, are you harder to beat than Jason, though? What, turn it down? I wasn't trying to turn it down. I thought that I had turned it down. Like, I thought I turned down the other things. But I don't know. I don't know why it is so loud. I mean, always. I was outside of space and time, you know. After you killed me, I could see the truth about you. I know what you saw in the green Chaos Crystal all those years ago. You remember, don't you? Who doesn't want french fries is really the true question. Alright guys, we got 6 minutes. Can we beat this in 6 minutes? It's gonna come down the wire. Vast multiverse, a seemingly infinite number of worlds, and in every world you saw, there was a constant. Tell me Oliver was good. In every world, that is, except yours. Super serious cutscene while all the microphones are peaking is the best thing I've ever seen. You mean nothing. You're just another example of the weakness I've overcome. Listen, I respect it, alright? They were into the role, Mitchell. They were excited to do the voice acting, and they may have been a little loud. The gain on the microphone might have been a little loud. The weakness you've overcome? You mean the weakness that drove you to kill every version of yourself you found? The weakness that won't let you be honest with yourself? That's driving you to become one with the grid? Become powerful enough to create a world where you don't have to be broken? Where you aren't the flawed one? Ah! He's getting mad. He cannot stand it. Come on.
Dragon Sword.
Yep. Boom, baby. Look at that. Oh. I'm not taking any chances with you. Alright. Tommy has the most regular moveset input-wise, like down heavy's uppercut. You can try some similar moves. Okay. Yeah, I'll see if I do see the uppercut, which I love a good uppercut. Honestly, reminds me of Mortal Kombat since a lot of their characters have the uppercut, and it's become a staple. So I love a good uppercut. I do notice some of the slices I see how they could fit in because of Reimu's actual character design itself.
Dragon Sword.
That could fit. I can see why some of the moves would balance out like that. There are others as well that I can. Oh, well, there's this one. I know that one. I certainly know that one. Yeah, I see some similarities there, my friend. Good call. The flute. You like the flute? The flute. The flute is the real move right here. The flute is for the winners.
Ah!
If we can't beat
your
Rita,
body
that
can't
seems
take the
pretty
strain. D-More, give up your powers or you're gonna die. No! Listen to me. I know the pain that you feel. When you think about what life could have been. When you see what you could have had. But despite everything you've done, it's still not too late. We can fix this.
What's up, Strength?
You don't have to be broken. You don't have to be alone. Please, let me help you. I'd rather die. Alpha, this whole place is about to go nuclear. Zero in on my coordinates. Let's get out of here.
Hold on, Tommy!
With all of existence at risk, with victory far from certain, you rose to the challenge and faced it with strength, with honor.
You bet we did.
You
Look at us
saved
go.
reality
Look at Trini chilling in
and
the back,
showed
taking
what
up
it
like 8
truly means
spaces.
to be a Power Ranger. In every dimension, in every era, there will be those who seek to do harm. And while we can't anticipate those threats, I am confident, now more than ever, that the universe is in good hands. You have my thanks. And may the power protect you all.
We are really good at this game. Best players to ever exist. It's going good. Finally got back from the road. Just gaming. I respect that. Playing anything good?
Quite a view, huh?
Yeah. Really is.
Sorry. If you want to be alone.
Year.
No, it's okay. I was just... I don't know. Dwelling, I guess.
On him?
That obvious.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. Yes.
You know,
vroom, vroom, vroom.
I was with Draken for a
Spiral
long time.
tornado looking move.
And even though I wasn't myself, I remember it all. Every terrible thing he did. And standing here right now, looking at you, I don't even think of Draken. You two may look alike, but you aren't the same.
Yeah, I mean, I know that. I just...
Got you strict.
If he was able to do the things he did, who's to say I couldn't?
The thing that made him different isn't that he stayed with Rita. And that's a part of it, sure. But it's much deeper than that. See? You have something that he never had.
Courage.
People who love you and support you. You have a family.
A family. He never had a family.
Yeah.
He was born in a lab.
You really do. Also, you should totally listen to alternate future me. She clearly knows what she's talking about.
Let's go, fellas.
Hey, guys. It's good to see you.
You too, man.
Damn.
You too.
We did it, guys. We did it in perfect time. I am tired. I am tired. We did it perfect time. I said we're going to wrap up by 8, and we did. Listen, Anima, let's do this for real. Let's do it like this, because we're going to do the community stream where we play Muzo Roku, and we're going to play Rick 6 game as well. And they should both be pretty quick. I want to spend maybe an hour, half an hour to an hour on the updates and the playthrough of Rick 6 game, which is supposed to be about an hour and a half long. And we can have some friendly matches on here as well if you want. I know you're going to destroy me. I know how good you are at this game, so I'm not expecting anything, but I'd be happy to do it. You have been talking about playing against me for a while, and I just haven't had the time to hop on the game. So I made sure I made time today, and I'm glad we were able to beat the story. But why don't we do that for next time? Because I think that would be good. But I am glad we were able to finish this. This actually was genuinely enjoyable, and I had a good time with it. Dragon armor is definitely the best, though. So, let's see. Through the power of friendship and family, we can overcome any villain, even if they were canonically stronger. That is literally true. That is how it works. Good call, though. You're absolutely right about that. And I need to update to BO.026. Justin has found a serious bug. Justin? I have no idea who that is, but I respect it. Alright, tell Justin good job finding that bug. That way you can fix it. Well, no worries. Just send it over when you are ready. Or, you know, upload it again, and I will gladly take a look. But we'll be back for sure on Wednesday for the Liza P next stream. So don't worry. We'll at least do that. I would like to play through some sort of community day with the Rixit game and the updates to TMR as well. So keep me updated on that. Maybe we'll do it next weekend or the weekend after, depending on when I have some more extra time. But guys, thanks for hopping in. I really appreciate it. This was a great stream, and I'm glad we were able to capture the whole thing in, I mean, just around 2 hours. That was perfect. So, alright, I won't keep you any longer. Thank you guys. Yep, yeet! I agree. Enjoy League. Mitchell, thanks for coming in, buddy. And thanks for recommending this anima. And I don't know if Krim's still here, but thank you, Krim, for coming in and the support and excitement to check it out. And have a great night, everyone. I'll talk to you on Wednesday for more Liza P. Bye, guys.